Say hi. My sweetheart. Good morning, 3-1 Go Land. It's a bit misty outside. When I say misty, I mean it's like a fog rain or rain fog. I don't know. It's Wednesday. It's 50 degrees out and rainy. A week after the race, or it's the week after the race, rather. While I record this, my video for the weekend is uploading. I struggled with how to release that and the recap of the race, and I was wanting to put them together. But I don't want to put a super long video together that nobody will watch, so the race will drop this evening at 5 o'clock, which is going to be before you see this. So it'll have dropped last week on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. And then my recap will come out on Sunday. We'll just talk about it a little bit. I might throw a little bit of, I recorded it while I was trucking, but we didn't talk trucking or anything like that. So I might throw a little bit of that in there. Or maybe this. Maybe this will be a part of it. But what I wanted to say was, we're coming into a holiday weekend, so it's kind of nice to have a short week. We get Friday off. Originally, I was going to be gone on an oversized load today and be back tomorrow night or Friday morning and then head up to the motorhome. Actually, the motorhome's at my house, but take the motorhome up to the seasonal and enjoy a weekend with my family, which I'm still going to do that. Super blessed for my family and freedom that this nation has to be able to do what we want and work hard when it's time to work hard and go out and, I don't want to say play, but maybe it's play. Go out and relax and have time with our family, our loved ones when we want to. So thank the good Lord above for that, and thank Him for this country and all of our freedoms. So that being said, the load got pushed back a week, so I will no longer be taking that load, and I decided to just continue to haul the gravel train the rest of the week. I think we're going to have Friday off, which would be kind of nice, get done tomorrow night, and finalize any of the sign shop stuff. We've been working in there. I might bring you guys with me later. We've had 3 good size orders come in this week. 2 of them needed to be done for the weekend, so I will be working to finish that up tonight. And then a little bit of, I don't want to call it office work, but running around Friday morning, taking care of things that you have to do when you have your own business. And then we're going to head up north, and we'll be there till Monday. So after that, next week, I don't know if I'll be able to get a day or 2 of hauling gravel in or not, but I am off to Wisconsin. I have to be a little bit careful about what I say and what I'm doing, because the contract states no video on the property where we load and no pictures, and also I don't know if I can talk about it, so I have to find out from people I work for. But I want to share with you once we get the load on and get it tarped out, video everything and whatnot, but I don't get the opportunity to do any of the bringing you along to load. But we're going to pick up a load up north in Wisconsin and bring it to, I don't even know the name of the town yet, but we're going to Tennessee. Got to work over the weekend, and it's not so bad because I won't really be working, because we can only run until noon on Saturday, at least in Illinois, and there's a good chance I'll be sitting Saturday and Sunday somewhere, just being comfortable. Make sure I got my internet with me. I like taking my hotspot with me because I like to watch YouTube. I like to video or edit videos and upload, and it's nice to have that. Just looking back there because I had it in the motorhome this week, but I'll be kind of chilling for the weekend once I get wherever I'm going to get. We'll load Wednesday or Thursday, I think. And I think we deliver Tuesday. So I'll want to be there on Monday. That's just how I like to do things, be a day early with oversized stuff. But it'll be pretty cool to have some oversized video to share with you guys. And then we're going to turn and burn, go right back, get another one, and then we're heading out west somewhere. So should be able to have some oversized trucking video. I'm told that that's one of the big things everyone wants to see, that and racing. The YouTubers that I talk to say racing will blow up your channel and make it big, and so will oversized loads. So I do both. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video, or by the time you see this, hope you did enjoy it, rather. We did the best we could with the stuff we have to show. It is hard to actually race and then film racing. The people that I have with me, we're limited on people to film because they're helping me with the car. So they did a good job. I'm excited for you to see it. I watched it again this morning and enjoyed it. But yeah, oversized trucking. It's kind of a nice oversized. It's a little more stressful than others because it's tall. But it's not heavy, so it's not super hard on the truck. It is long, which means we'll be opening the trailer up and makes it a little more stressful for the driver to turn returns and going over dips in the ground. But all in all, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a good week, good chance for us to get money coming in a little more. We've been doing good this last few months, or last month, but it's a tough winter. Trucking was tough this winter for a lot of people. Anybody tells you it wasn't, I don't know what kind of trucking they do, but I should be able to have a good couple weeks, and then it sounds like maybe a little reprieve. I'll come back home, be able to haul some dirt, and there's a race I'd like to make up at our home track. Our track is called Silverback Off-Road Speedway, but the Texas Mud Drag Series is coming up. I think I've mentioned that a few times in my last few videos, that we want to try to go. We got invited to go to that, and that is the goal. I'm trying to get this camera like right on me when I'm sitting back. I know it's gloomy out, so it's a little dark in here, but I've never run with the series before that's coming, and I've never run. They only race 200 feet for some reason. I think they race at a lot of fairgrounds and they're limited, so they move the finish line to whatever's convenient for the venue they're at, but they don't want to run 300 foot with us for some reason. So there's been some speculation on how fast those guys are and how much faster they are than we are, so it will be fun. Looking forward to finding out what kind of times I can run in a 200 foot track, but I hope it works out that I'm home for that. Yeah, it's definitely steadily raining out there. You can probably hear the windshield wipers in the background, but got my new microphone on. I did have a couple of videos I didn't use it on when I was in my pickup. I thought it would be better and I wouldn't need it, but I was not impressed with the audio from it, so I'm trying to use this all the time if I can, unless it's raining outside or something. And GoPro's waterproof, this camera and stuff is not, so. But we're headed to the Georgetown pit, and we're gonna grab a load of sand and go back where we've been the last couple days. Well, 3-1 Go Land. We're back home from the holiday. It's Monday evening. It's almost 7. This is a quick peek at Bonnie with the stacks on. I'm not sure if they're straight. They look straight from a couple angles, but in front of it, for some reason, they don't look like it. Dylan and I tried real hard to get them straight. Looks like they're tipping out to me. Now from here they don't. Yeah, maybe they are. That one's definitely tipping towards the driver's side. This one's the same way. So nope, they are tipped. From the front they look like they're tipping out. So, but I lined them up and told them they look good. And then I noticed it was today that from the front, looks like they need a little love. I can tell there that they're sticking out a little. So that's my fault. So maybe I can get Dylan to give me a hand on it. There's Casey's truck and train. Need some repairs done on the fender of that pup, but it didn't get gotten to over the weekend, so I guess it will be a Tuesday night thing. I just hooked the mistress back up. I had to fuel her up tonight so I could go all day tomorrow. It's a little crooked in here, but I was doing a couple different things while I was working on it, so I'm not proud of that, but it's all hooked up, ready to go. I never really showed you guys all the connections back here. I want to run the GoPro. Maybe I can do that tomorrow, actually. I want to sit the GoPro somewhere right in here. I just don't trust it. Maybe I can clamp it on here and tip it up or something. But these are all the connections we unhook every time. You got 2 airlines, hydraulic line, safety chain, 7-way, safety pin down there. We call it the diaper pin, and then the main pin. Safety chain, 2 electrical lines, 2 more airlines, and that has to happen every time we drop the pup after dumping to dump the lead. So something that we do, Casey does it 12, 14 times a day on the run he's on. My run, excuse me, my run will be somewhere between 10 and 11 tomorrow, I imagine. Just because I'm on a different type of haul. Excuse me. These are our double drops. They're both 45-ton stretch trailers. This is an older one I just bought last fall when we started doing some of the stuff that we're going to be doing next week, or this week rather. This one here opens up to 40 foot in the well, and the well is right here all the way back to where the rise comes before the tires, right here. Right now it's 26 foot. It opens up to 40. See, there's a seam right there. This one is a 30 foot well when it's closed, and it opens up, here's the seam, to 5110. So this one really, this is a nicer trailer. I've had it all rebuilt, a whole bunch of new steel put on and painted and everything a couple years ago. That one's gonna get similar, maybe not quite the same type of deal. There's a couple spots on it that's thin, but they're not structural. I got a decent deal on it. Tires are good, brakes are fair. It needs a set of axles or axle worth of brakes. Everything else is good, but I'm gonna take this one and we're gonna go load on Friday, I think, and head down into Tennessee with a long, tall load, a little wide, but not, excuse me, not majorly. Trying to see what kind of hardware I have with me. I had one of the drivers pull this last, so stuff just laying in it. Actually, Casey pulled this one last, and then somebody else pulled it before that, but it's a good trailer. Excuse me, I got in some dust, I think. These are our reefers. One we use local, and then that's my spread over there. You guys have seen that on the channel enough times. The spread axle. Kind of looking forward to getting out this week and stretching my legs. A little less work, but longer time gone. So we'll be able to get the mistress washed up. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully Micah can wash my trains and Casey's this week while I'm gone. And then I'll just go to the Beacon with that one. So 45T, that's what it came numbered as. So, but yeah, that's the burn pile. We're gonna have a bonfire later this year. It's gonna be big. There's a lot of Casey's couches on there, plus a bunch of brush and everything else. So I've got a bunch of wood stacked up that's just been laying around. We're gonna get that burned up and cleaned up this summer. So that is my pre-cap of the week. I got 1 or 2 days worth of local this week. We had Monday off because it's a holiday. Thank God for holidays. And then I'll haul dirt tomorrow and possibly Wednesday. It's all going to depend on when I have to load, if it's Thursday or Friday. But ain't she pretty? Can't wait to get on the road with her. We were going to run it on Thursday, but there was a couple issues with my tarp, and I didn't want to mess around with it. I just wanted to be done for the day. So we had a bunch of stuff at Razor's Edge to do. So till tomorrow, keep the rubber side down. Talk to you soon. Good morning, 3-1 Go Land. It is Wednesday, May 28th. And I am doing a little, it's all local when you're within 100 miles of home, I feel like, but doing a little long distance trucking this morning. I had a couple loads yesterday. I had to bring Muskegon from Jenison, and I have one left. I was going to be off today because, like I showed you earlier in this video, we are getting ready to go do some oversized loads. And I'm supposed to be there tomorrow. Planning to be there tomorrow. I was going to leave earlier today. But it sounds like I don't have to load till later in the day, and rather than spend the whole day today getting there and sit around and wait, I'm just gonna leave a little later tonight, I guess. That way I can see Sugar before I leave. She works till 5, so she was a little bummed when she found out I might leave early in the day. And this way I can take my mom out to lunch, because I haven't seen her in quite a while. We've been on the go though so much lately. Been on the road, or not on the road, but racing or up at Silver Lake on the weekends that I haven't seen her. So this job required one more load, and they asked me if I would just finish it up. So I just dumped a load of limestone that I brought back last night in Granville, and I'm gonna go grab one more load of Mason sand, take it on up to the north side of Muskegon and deliver it, and I think I'm done. I'll probably put my lead. I only have my lead today. I left my pup home. They didn't want the area I'm dumping in to be kind of difficult to turn around with a train. So I will be just looking. I just realized the direction I went wasn't where I kind of planned I was going, but I will be dropping this trailer and grabbing another one. I gotta grab a call a minute. Sorry about that. Casey's trying to figure out a lift kit for his Jeep, and he ordered it and they canceled the order, and he's trying to get to the bottom of it. So we're just pondering on what happened there. But anyway, I think I was saying I dumped a load of limestone this morning that I brought back from Muskegon yesterday. And now I'm grabbing my last load of sand that's going out there for a customer. And then I'm going to bring these trailers home and set them up in the driveway or in the front of the shop there, so Dylan can work on, Dylan's my buddy, and he works part-time for me, and he helps me out on the race car, so we do a lot of things together. But I bought brakes for my train and Casey's. I have a couple axles that are getting low, so I'm going to set them up in front of the shop, because I'll probably be gone a week and a half on this journey. I'm thinking maybe longer. I don't really know. With oversized stuff, you just don't know, because permits take a while, and you can only run certain hours of the day. And we're doing 2 different loads, so loading and running as far as we can over the weekend, and then delivering next week, and then going back to reload, and then headed out further out west. So don't know when I'll be back. So I'm going to put these trailers in front of the shop so he can work on them while I'm gone, and give him opportunity to get me all set to go when I get back. And then yeah, take mom to lunch. Got a letter truck today for a new owner operator. Pretty excited about. He's a YouTuber. He's a good friend of mine, and he's gonna lease on under my authority and do some running. So that's pretty cool. He's supposed to be up sometime after lunch today, I think. Try to be real alert when I pull into these yards to load. I think I'll leave you go. I know there's going to be some CB chatter here when I get in here, but might as well let you enjoy it with me. Union brake?
Yeah, check the box. Got a Wednesday in here. But yeah, that too.
10-4. They got a good washout hose here or not?
Yeah, it's kind of right in front of that excavator room, east of the bin. You gotta back right in. There's like a farm gate hanging over that.
Okay, I'm gonna got a little bit of limestone in there from the load I just dumped. I gotta pick up mason sand again.
Oh, copy. Yeah, you'll see it right by the ramp there on the east side. Back right in there.
Like next to the ramp there?
Yeah, 10-4.
Thank you. So that's Troy. He's a fellow trucker, driver that works with his own truck for this company that we haul for. And he's a good dude. He lives over near me.
You gotta wash out, Troy, or no? No, I'm good. I kind of scrape it. I'm gonna dump the half a shovel full off it, and I'll be good then.
Listening and watching in my mirrors, listening to people, just make sure I'm going the right way here.
So, Doc, I see I got you a little light yesterday, so I'll put a little more on you.
Okay, that's fine. I just had a little bit of limestone left in here. I don't want to get it mixed in, so I'm just going to wash it out real quick. Looks like I'm in the right spot. Well, family, that's it. We're done. Sand is dumped. We're gonna go back to the house. We're about 35-40 minutes from home. Drop the trailer. Actually, I'm gonna hook up to my my pup. And like I said earlier, I'm going to set them both up in front of the barn so Dylan can work on doing the brakes whilst I'm gone. But we took care of the customer. He's happy. We can get to dump right in the middle of the road. Still hasn't started raining yet. It looks really dark off to the west. And kind of waiting for that to hit. But it's a beautiful part of Muskegon here. I used to, oh, my camera, is it still going? It says it came off it lost the connection on my iPad, but I used to have my boat in here up here and I sold it last year, kind of gave it away. A good friend of mine that helped me with everything on it, we just gave it to him for about 1/10 of what we had into it, but I just don't have time for a sailboat. I thought I did. I had this dream one day right around COVID of just going on a sailboat and living on it, going down to Florida and just kind of sailing around and sort of being a beach bum if I could run my business from down there. But with COVID, and people being kind of, it's hard to hire people nowadays. I figured out I have to drive truck for a few more years, so before I thought I could just manage it from somewhere else, but that didn't work out. So here I am with a sailboat and no time to work on it, so we gave it to our buddy and feel better about it now. But this is a beautiful area. I think I'd love to get the drone out here someday and show you guys. These houses are beautiful. I mean, I don't want to fly it by the houses, but go to the conservation club where I kept the boat probably and fly it there, get permission or whatever. But North Muskegon, well, I'm sitting here in the passenger seat of Frank, riding around, hanging out with Chad today. He's doing a little local work for me, for us. Just wanted to check in and show you that I do get to ride in the passenger seat once in a while. New things are coming. Well, look who we got here. We got Mr. Frankenstein with Mr. Chad Keegan at the wheel here at headquarters. Yes, that's right. Hooked to a double drop, RGN. We're gonna do a little collaborating, video-wise and work-wise. If you want to see all of it, you'll have to watch both channels, Chad's and mine. Pull the Fontaine, 45-ton, 4-axle trailer. We're gonna stretch it out a little bit, open it up, show Chad how it works. It's a very nice trailer.